Welcome to the week ahead for financial markets. Mike Smith, Senior Analyst and Head of Client Education and Training, to lead you around what things are going to be moving markets this week. And number one is earnings season. We are at the back end of US earnings season now. Around 77% of US companies have reported, with around about 76% beating EPS expectations, 62% beating revenue expectations. So all in all, a great season continues. And one of the reasons why markets are close to record highs is what's happening to company reporting. We're at the back end, as I said, we've got some of the big retailers to report this week. That should be interesting in light of the continued relatively high cost of living. Of course, the Trump tariffs, what are on, what are off, what are on again, and who is next in the crosshairs will continue to be part of market chatter. Certainly, there's been some salvos sent in the general direction of the Eurozone, as well as Mexico and Canada. Obviously, those are still going to be responded to by markets depending on the degree and implications of such. On the data front, the Fed minutes during the week are likely to show a less dovish sentiment continues after a strong CPI last week. And despite the PPI being soft, markets are now not pricing a rate cut until June. And the feeling that there are inflationary pressures whilst other data is holding up okay may well give the green light to continue to pause, perhaps even past June. Still on track, and still markets are pricing in two cuts this year, but certainly a far less dovish approach than perhaps we expected towards the back end of 2024. In Australia, we are expecting a rate cut almost certainly priced in on the 18th, but really markets will be watching any indication of what may happen next. The general consensus is there'll be a rate cut, then a pause, and an assessment on the back of data that comes out. And finally, we are still looking at gold. Buyers continue to pile in on gold. We did have a pullback on Friday, but if we quickly look at a gold chart, you can see there that pullback on Friday was what we've seen regularly throughout this major run up. This pullback to this 2900 level again, we did hit a high of around about 2930 at the back end of last week. So there was a record high close on Thursday. We had that retracement on Friday, and we've got some buying in Asia already. Be interesting to see whether we not only push back to that Thursday high, but also continue upwards towards 3,000. Whichever way you slice it, that chart is still very bullish, and undoubtedly the buying pressure is still in. Those are the major stories for the week. Of course, don't forget we meet every day to update you around about 12:30 p.m. Melbourne time to look at what's happening as it comes across the wires and to pick our charts of the day. And it'd be great to see you out in a circle session on Wednesday also. Have a great week. We'll talk again soon. Trade safe and see you again soon. Bye bye for now.